Okay, I'm here with the legend that is Michael Bisping. Michael, what a pleasure to have a chat with you. So you've come here to London today to attend this press conference about bringing UFC Gym UK to the UK and Ireland. Yes. Talk to me about your involvement.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I've been in the UFC for a long time, lived in America now for a little bit, and as we spoke earlier at the press conference, I met Adam Sedlak, and I started going to the UFC gyms out there, and I went there, I was very skeptical, but I went there, and I was blown away. You know, the facilities are fantastic, the energy in there is incredible. Of course, there's martial arts. If you want to do martial arts, but the fitness classes and the equipment that they all have together was incredible. And as I say, it was all packaged in a beautiful state-of-the-art facility that, just really inspired me. And I wanted to be involved. So I sat down with Adam Sedlak, UFC gym president. And, a couple of years later, I have my own gym in Costa Mesa, California. And that's been a great business venture. It's something that I'm excited about. And I said, we need this in the UK. So between myself and Joe Long, who's a friend and a business associate of mine, we put together a group. There's many other people involved, some very, very smarter people than me. And we've all got together and, here we are. We've launched it today, and hopefully over the next 10 years we're going to have over 100 gyms inside the UK. So if you love the UFC, if you love working out, you don't have to want to fight. It's not about that. It's about being fit, enjoying, working out, family, community, all of those things.
Well, I mean, did you ever see that this was going to be where you are today? I mean, you've come from, if you don't mind me saying, quite a tough background, and then you became, obviously, UFC middleweight champion, and then you was a presenter on Fox Network, was it? Fox Sports presenter, and now you own your own UFC gym, and you are here, of course, bringing the UFC brand here. So, I mean, how did you see that happening?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I mean, you can't fight forever, so you got to use that platform whilst you still have a voice, if you will. I mean, it's always scared me what I'm going to do post-fighting, or any athlete. Post-athletic career is tough. So you got to use that platform to open as many doors as you can. And I've been conscious of that for the last 5 years or so. So I've been trying to build a presence outside of the octagon. I've done a good job there. I'm involved with a few businesses, and this is something that is going to take up a lot of my time that I'm very passionate about. And I believe, with the following that the UK has for the UFC, and then obviously, everyone likes to keep in shape. Everyone wants to look good. Everyone wants to work out, but you want to enjoy that. Yeah. And as I say, when I go to the gyms in the US, UFC gym, you do enjoy yourself. It's great. I mean, you just feel inspired. You go in there. The classes are fantastic. The energy is very high. The music's pumping. And I thought, this is going to hit in the UK. So here we are.
So, I mean, you mentioned earlier during the press conference that you run some of the classes. You're going to be doing that over here in the UK as well?
Yeah, I will be coming over here. We have a schedule, so I'm going to be on a plane quite a lot. But yeah, I will be here. I will be definitely having a presence. There's no point. You can't just stick a UFC. You can't call it a UFC gym but have no authenticity. Yeah. So I will be here for sure.
And what kind of classes are you going to be doing?
Oh, what do you want? I mean, of course, it depends.
I'm guessing it's not Zumba.
It's not Zumba. It's not Zumba. It's not yoga. I'm not very flexible. MMA, boxing, kickboxing, conditioning classes. Yeah. Conditioning is one thing that I like. But I'll be here, as will lots of the other UFC talent as well. So there will be that. But also, it's not just about fighters. If you want to fight, great. But that's not the type of gym we're going to be. It's going to appeal to everybody, all stages of the family.
I mean, you're obviously going to be running some of the classes, and there's going to be specific coaches who are trained to be able to deliver these classes. Will you be getting involved in the training of these trainers?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they have the UFC Gym University, which is UFC Gym is it's all over the globe now. It's Australia, Philippines, Vietnam, Pakistan, India. The list goes on, and you got to have. The level of the coaching has to be perfect. So, they're strongly vetted. We have, directors of each. Directors of each part of the sport. Yeah. So whether it's kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever, we have a guy that spearheads those subdivisions, if you will. The coaches will be second to none. Yeah. I'll be showing my face here and there as well. There you go.
Wonderful. So, I mean, this is going to be a gym that is going to cater for the whole family. What kind of classes are you going to run for the children?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not sure off the top of my head.
What do they have in the US?
No, I don't know. Adam, what classes do you do for kids? I mean, of course, no, we do jiu-jitsu, we do boxing, we do kickboxing. You know, of course, we have kids club as well. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Kids club, you know, so they can go there and they can play with their friends or whatever. But jiu-jitsu, boxing, all the usual stuff, you know. I started doing martial arts when I was 8 years old, and it was very kind to me. So, you know, anything an adult can do, a child can do, you know. So, and by the way, it's not a case of getting punched in the face. It's a case of learning something, building your confidence, staying in shape, losing weight, getting flexible, building flexibility. So, you know, the advantages of martial arts for anybody, whether you're a child, a woman, a man, whatever, are endless. And yeah, we're proud to be bringing that to the UK.
So, I mean, the question I asked everybody else, I'll ask you. So, it had been rumoured for quite many years that they were going to bring the UFC Gym brand over here, and they didn't manage it until now. So, why now?
Well, I don't know anything about the people in the past that didn't bring it. You know, you'd have to ask.
It's because you wasn't involved, wasn't it?
I wasn't involved. You know, listen. I mean, I got involved with the brand a number of years ago. Opened a gym in California that's been very successful. And as I say, I'm passionate about the brand. I've truly loved it, and as a business endeavor as well, it's a smart business move. Now I looked at the UK and we don't have it, and of course I think it's part of the progression. I mean, UFC is growing in popularity all the time. I mean, a lot of these guys here weren't here a few years ago. They weren't covering me at the start, but now we have all this fantastic media here today. Now, the exposure that's presented to the UFC, and now we have it for UFC Gym. And as I say, it goes back to the facilities. If you haven't been to a UFC gym, which none of you have, but when you go to one, you'll know what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not like any other gym experience. You walk in, you want to work out. Yeah. The music's blasting, the colours are great. You know, the artwork's fantastic. It's just cool, man. It really is. It's very, very cool.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Like I said to the others, West London's a great spot.
Yes. Yeah. No, it is. It is. Okay. Well, listen. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.
Lovely talking to you too. Thank you, Michael. Okay.